across endless possibility and see horizons that stretch beyond imagination, pure and unmarked by footsteps or expectations. The air is crisp with potential, and every breath fills me with anticipation for what might unfold in the space ahead. Nothing is predetermined here, everything remains open, fluid, ready to become whatever I dream existence. The sky meets the earth in a line so perfect it seems drawn by some divine hand, and I understand that this boundary is also an invitation to transcend all boundaries. I am free here completely and utterly free to choose, to create, to become. The landscape responds to my thoughts, shaping itself according to my inner vision, and I realize the power I've always possessed but rarely acknowledged. Each step forward is an act of courage and faith, a declaration that I trust the journey, even when the destination remains unclear. The horizon never gets closer, no matter how far I walk, but this doesn't discourage me, because the walk in itself is the purpose. Movement through this pristine space teaches me things that standing still never could, about resilience and wonder, and the importance of continuing even when understanding seems distant. I carry within me everything I need for this journey, all the tools and wisdom and strength required to navigate whatever terrain I encounter. The ocean of consciousness rises and falls in rhythms older than memory, pulling me toward shores I've never visited, carrying me away from familiar coasts. I don't fight these tides anymore. I've learned to swim with them, to trust the current's ancient wisdom. Sometimes I'm pulled deep below the surface, where pressure builds and darkness reigns, and I learn about strength and patience. Sometimes I float on gentle swells, watching clouds pass overhead, feeling sun warm on my face. The tides teach me about cycles, about the necessity of both retreat and return, about how nothing is permanent except change itself. I breathe with the waves in and out, rise and fall, becoming part of their rhythm until I can't tell where ocean ends and I begin. This is awakening, not a single moment of enlightenment, but a continuous process of opening to what is paying attention to the subtle movements within and Each wave brings gifts, deposits them on the shore of my awareness. Shells and stones and fragments of understanding. I collect and examine each wave. Also takes things away. Heaps I've outgrown, fears that no longer serve me, pulling them back into the depths where they can be. Transformed, I stand at the edge, where water meets sand, where known meets unknown, and I feel completely alive. Completely present in this moment of eternal becoming. The tides will continue their ancient dance long after I'm gone. But right now I am here, riding their rhythms, part of something vast and magnificent. Through broken prisms, truth reveals itself in unexpected ways. Each fragment catching different wavelengths, different aspects of the whole. What seems shattered I now see is multiplied, expanded into countless expressions of the same source light. I gather these pieces not to reassemble what was, but to appreciate what they've become. How breaking open new possibilities for beauty and understanding. is lost in the breaking, everything is transformed, revealed, amplified. Like flowers that open for a single day, I embrace the temporary nature of all things, finding beauty not despite their impermanence, but because of it. Each moment is a bloom, unique and unrepeatable, precious exactly because it won't last forever. I watch petals unfurl in slow motion, revealing intricate designs that took lifetimes to perfect. And I know that tomorrow they'll be gone, scattered by wind or rain, or simply time's passage. This doesn't sadden me anymore. Instead, it fills me with with urgent appreciation for what is here now. I lean close, breathing in the fragrance of present experience, letting it fill my senses completely. Nothing gold can stay, the poet wrote. Right, but that's not tragedy. It's just truth, the way things are meant to be. If blooms lasted forever, they'd lose their magic, become ordinary background noise instead of miracles demanding attention. Impermanence gives way to our choices, makes each decision matter, because we get limited chances to create, to connect, to express what lives in our hearts. I am an ephemeral bloom to my consciousness, a brief flowering in the vast garden of existence. This knowledge doesn't diminish my significance, it enhances. It makes every moment precious, every interaction meaningful. I bloom fully while I can opening completely to the light, trusting that my time here, however long or short, serves some purpose in the larger pattern. When I fade, I'll return to the soil from which I came, ready to nourish the next generation of bloom. In the quietest moments I hear it, escape of who I am. This change doesn't announce itself. With fanfare it works in whispers and subtle shifts, accumulating over time until suddenly everything is different. I feel the tremors of becoming running through me, reminding me that stillness contains immense power, that silence isn't absence but presence concentrated to its most potent form. The thunder rolls through my chest, shaking loose old patterns, old beliefs that no longer serve, opening space for new growth. It's frightening and exhilarating, this sense of inner upheaval, this knowing that I am not who I was and not yet who I will be. I exist in the liminal space, the transition, the metamorphosis, where caterpillar becomes chrysalis, becomes butterfly. Each stage is necessary, each phase has its purpose, and rushing through any of them would mean missing essential lessons. So I wait in the silence, listening to the thunder, feeling its vibrations in my bones, trusting that this process knows what it's doing even when I don't. The mind wants certainty, wants to know the outcome before committing, but transformation doesn't work that way. It requires leap of faith, surrender to forces greater than conscious. Will I let go? I fall, I am caught by something invisible yet undeniable. I fall, I am caught by something invisible yet undeniable. The thunder speaks a language older than words, a truth that bypasses intellect and speaks directly to the soul. Colors I've never seen before swirl through my consciousness, creating patterns that shift and change like oil on water. Each moment revealing new combinations of hue and shade. This is the palette of inner vision, where perception isn't limited by the visible spectrum, where thoughts themselves have texture and temperature and weight. I paint with awareness, using broad strokes of attention to capture the essence of experiences that can't be photographed or recorded. Every memory is tinted by emotion, every dream saturated with desire and fear and hope, all blending together into this opalescent display. I watch fascinated as images form and dissolve in endless cycles of creation and release. Nothing stays fixed, everything flows, and that's the beauty of it, the constant motion, the perpetual transformation. I used to try to hold on to preserve moments in amber where they couldn't change, but I've learned that change is the nature of consciousness, and fighting it only brings suffering. Now I embrace choice, every breath. The masterpiece is never finished. It's always in progress, always becoming something new. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Delicate as spider silk, yet strong enough to carry me. I float on currents of thought that rise and fall with invisible rhythms. These wings weren't given, they were grown slowly over years of learning to trust my own capacity for flight. I remember when I first felt them stirring, restless and uncertain, testing the air with tentative movements. Now they spread wide, catching every updraft, every subtle shift in the atmosphere around me. Flying isn't what I imagined it would be. It's quieter, more meditative, a practice of attention and surrender rather than control. The world looks different from up here. Patterns emerge that were invisible from the ground, and I see connections spanning vast distances. Everything is related, everything touches everything else in ways both obvious and mysterious. I soar over landscapes of memory and forests of dream, gliding through spaces between thoughts where pure experience exists, untranslated by language. Sometimes I drift aimlessly, allowing the wind to guide me wherever it will, and sometimes I have destinations in mind, place of clarity. I've glimpsed in moments of clarity, but the destination matters less than the journey itself. The sensation of movement through open sky, the feeling of air against these gossamer wings. They shimmer in the light, catching colors I have no names for, reflecting hues that exist only in this heightened state of awareness. I am grateful for them, these fragile, powerful wings that allow me to navigate realms beyond the ordinary. They remind me that transformation is possible, that we can become more than we were. We dance in spaces that don't exist on any map, moving through dimensions of thought where gravity has no hold, and we spin weightless through clouds of possibility. Three-quarter time carries us in circles that spiral upward toward understanding that transcends ordinary knowing. Each step is deliberate, yet spontaneous, choreographed by some inner wisdom that needs no rehearsal. The music comes from everywhere and nowhere simultaneously, a symphony of silence, punctuated by heartbeats and breath. We are partners in this elegant motion, you and I, though I'm not certain where you end and I begin. Perhaps we are aspects of the same consciousness, exploring different perspectives on the same infinite truth. The floor beneath our feet is made of dreams, and we leave no footprints as we glide across its shimmering surface. Everything here is illusion, yet everything is also profoundly real in ways that matter more than physical presence ever could. We turn and with each rotation the world reveals new facets previously hidden from view. Layers of meaning peel away like veils, and what remains is essence, pure and undiluted by expectation or interpretation. It simply is a continuous flow of energy and grace. We could dance forever in this timeless moment, suspended between what was and what might be, finding perfection in the space between. The music swells and I surrender to its rhythm, letting go of everything except this pure experience of motion. I'm walking through halls made of glass, where reflections multiply endlessly, and I see versions of myself in every angle, some familiar, some surprising, all part of the same story. These memories aren't fixed photographs, but living, breathing moments that shift and change with each observation, as if consciousness itself is the canvas on which experience is painted. I remember afternoons that never happened, and conversations that exist only in possibility, yet they feel as real as anything I've ever known. The past and present weave together multitudes, layers upon layers of meaning waiting to be uncovered like archaeological treasures buried in the sediment of years. I sift through these fragments, finding beauty in their impermanence, their willingness to transform and evolve. Nothing is lost here. Everything remains accessible if I only remember how to look beyond the surface of things. The mind is vast and generous, offering up its riches to those who dare to explore its depths with open hearts. I am both observer and participant in this dance of recollection, where clarity emerges not from forcing but from allowing the natural flow of remembrance to guide me to dawn understanding. Each memory is a doorway, and I choose which ones to open. Between sleeping and waking, I find myself suspended in gentle light where thoughts drift like petals on a quiet stream, and time dissolves into whispered moments. The boundaries fade and I'm floating through corridors of memory and possibility, where every breath brings clarity and every heartbeat echoes in the stillness. I see the shapes of dreams taking form in the morning air, translucent and shimmering with unspoken truths. My mind opens like a flower to the sun, revealing patterns I've never noticed before, connections that were always there waiting to be discovered. The world transforms around me as consciousness expands, and I understand the language of silence, the poetry of pause. Each moment becomes a revelation, a gentle unfolding of awareness that was dormant, now awakening to infinite potential. I walk through these landscapes of thought where colors are more vivid and sounds more resonant, where I can touch the fabric of imagination and feel its threads vibrating with energy. This is the threshold where reality and reverie merge into something more profound than either alone could ever be. I am here fully present in this translucent state of being, where everything makes sense in ways words cannot capture. Ah. perception, and I realize I've been searching for this clarity all along. Now I hold it gently in my hands like morning dew on a spider's web, precious and fleeting, yet eternal.